this is a circuit having two batteries in a loop with three resistors, 3 to 4 resistors. Let's call this R1, this is R2, this is R3, this is R4, and I will have epsilon 1 here and epsilon 2 here. Okay. Now, let me just say that there are 4 points across this circuit: A, B, C, and D. And I need you to find out the potential difference between A and B. I need you to find out the potential difference between B and C and D, and D and A. And then what we will do is we will add all of these expressions. As we get the addition of the sum of all these expressions, we will actually come up to a concept of the loop law itself. It is much easier to understand with these small expressions that we will be deriving in just a minute. So if you all are all there, can you all tell me what is going to be the equation for the branch A and B of this loop? Can you all tell? What will it be? VA minus IR1. Okay, before we continue with this, let's say that A to B has a current I1. Okay, B to C has a current I2. Okay, C to D has a current I3. D to A has a current I4. Before you start with any circuit, first point to remember is you have to take the current direction yourself. You can take the direction opposite to what I am taking right now, or you can take the current just as I am taking right. Clockwise, anti-clockwise, doesn't matter. All that matters is if you are going in the direction of current, potential difference across the resistor is going to be negative times I into R. That's all. And of course, if you are going from positive to negative of the battery, you will take negative potential. If you are going from negative to positive, you will be taking it as a positive quantity. Okay. So if this is I1 and this is the branch AB, can I say that VA minus I1 R1 equal minus VB is going to be equal to 0? Can I say this? Yes or no? So then I can rearrange
Yes.
this term as VA minus VB equals to I1 R1. Okay, let's say that this is my first expression. This is my first expression. Find out the same thing for B and C. What will it be for B and C? Tell me.
VB minus
VB.
VB minus
minus
I2
VC.
R2.
No. Minus I2 R2. Okay. Minus I. Yeah. We are taking it linearly. Yes. Okay. You can say VB
Minus
minus.
VC is equal to 0.
Yeah. Minus VC equals to 0. So what we will get? VB minus VC equal to I2 R2. This is our second equation. What is the third equation going to be? Tell me here. VC. Then will it be
Minus-
plus?
Minus I3 R3.
You forgot about this. We are going from C to D. We are going from C to D.
Minus
VC.
epsilon.
Yes.
Plus epsilon.
Yeah, it will be
VC plus epsilon
Yes. And now the
minus
current, see that.
I3
Yes.
R3.
Yes, it will be I3 R3 because you are in the direction of the current. Okay. And then it will be minus VD equal to 0. So VC minus VD will be equal to minus epsilon plus I3 R3. This is my third equation. What is going to be my fourth equation? Of course, I'm going from D to A now, not from A to D to A, in the direction of the current. So it will be
VD minus
yes,
I4 R4
yes, I4 R4, then
minus epsilon
minus epsilon, okay,
minus VA.
minus VA equal to 0. So that will be VD minus
So it will be
VA.
plus I4 R4.
Will it be plus I4 R4? Why will it be plus I4 R4?
No, sir.
I am going in the direction of the current. I am going from D to A. If I am going from D to A, my current, I am walking in the direction of the current, so I will take negative of it. I will take negative of it. Is that right?
Sir, but in actual, the current is taken from positive to negative, right?
Yes. Yes, you can take it anyhow. Not a problem. Not a problem. You can take it anyhow, provided your potential difference across the resistor and the battery is going to be in the proper sign. Has to be equal to a proper sign. Okay. So VD minus VA is going to be what? Oh, yes, yes. There's a small mistake. I4 over here will be in which direction for this branch? Can anyone tell me for this branch how was I4 supposed to be?
Downward direction.
It will be in downward direction. Yes. Why downward direction? Because the battery is placed in this manner. I'm only talking specifically of A to D branch. In that case, I4 will be like this. Now, can you say D to A, how will it be? BD, will it be minus I4 R4 or plus I4 R4?
Plus I4 R4.
Yes, plus I4 R4. And then will it be minus epsilon or plus epsilon? It will be minus epsilon.
Minus
Okay,
epsilon.
minus VA. So it will be epsilon minus I4 R4. So there are four equations here. One we got VA, okay, one we got VA minus VB equal to I1 R1, VB minus VC equal to I2 R2, VC minus VD equal to minus epsilon plus I3 R3, and VD minus VA equal to epsilon minus I4 R4. Yes or no? Okay. So if you add all these equations, what will you get? If you add all these equations, what will you get? First, second, third, and fourth. Can you add it? If you see, should I write it again, all the four equations, or will you add it like this only? What will you get? I'll just rub it off and write it again. Only the four equations.
The total potential is 0.
Yeah, the total potential of this will be 0. So anyways, VA minus VB equals to I1 R1. This was our first one. VB minus VC equals to I2 R2. Second one. VC minus VD equal to minus epsilon plus I3 R3. And VD minus VA equals to minus I4 R4 plus epsilon. This was what our equations are. If you add all of this, okay, if you add all of this, can you see VA over here and VA over here will get cancelled? Yes or no? Similarly, VD here is negative, VD here is positive, gets cancelled. VC over here gets cancelled, and VB also will get cancelled. So if entire thing is cancelled, can I add all the RHS and equate it to 0? What will I get? Will I get I1 R1, okay, plus I2 R2 minus epsilon plus I3 R3 minus I4 R4 plus epsilon equal to 0. Will this be my equation? Will this be my equation? Yes or no? Okay. Of course, if you want to directly, as per the sign convention which we had taken, okay, as per the sign convention we had taken, okay, if I have to write this directly, let's say that, anyways, this is Kirchhoff law. This is the loop law. But let's come to a application of it directly so that we understand how to apply it. Okay. Let's take one. Sum like this. Let's say there's a 10 volt here. There's a resistor here. Another 10 volt, another resistor here, and there's another resistor. Okay. And this is 10 volts. This is 1 ohm, and this is also 1 ohm, and this is 7 ohms. The question here is we have to find the current across this circuit. So just apply the concept. Okay. First, decide the direction of the current. Okay. you can always take the current in the direction of the battery, positive to negative, like this. So it will be like this. Okay, current will flow in this manner. So now, if I am in the direction of current, let's start from here. What will it be equal to? Let's say minus, what is it? IR? Yes or no? Can you all,
Yes,
can you all
sir.
tell, yeah, can you all tell me the equation? What will it be? It will be minus I times 7. Then it will be minus I times 1. I will take the jump from negative to positive. That is as positive quantity 10. Minus I times 1 again plus 10, which is equal to 0. Yes or no? Okay, 7, this is 8, this is 9, this is going to be minus 9 I, and that is what constants 10 and 10 plus 20 equal to 0. So I will be equal to 20 by 9.
9.
So it is going to be equal to what? Yeah? Has everyone got this answer? Everyone got this answer? Yes, no? Let's go to another loop. Let's go to this one. Find out the current for this. Let's say this is 1. This is 12 volts, 3 ohms. This is 18 volts, and this is 2 ohms. Write the equation for this, find out the current through it. First, what you'll do, take the direction of the current. Okay, let's take the direction of the current like this again. So what will be my equation? Minus I times, let's start from here.
12.
Minus I times 1 minus I times 2, then plus 18
Sir, you have
volts.
taken that resistor to be 12 ohms.
Where? This is 12 volts, this is 3 ohms, 18 volts.
No, sir.
Yes.
This was 12 or 1.
Which one? This one? This is 1.
Yeah.
Sorry. 1. Okay. So minus minus I times 1 minus I into 2 plus 18 minus I times 3 plus 12 equal to 0. What will you get with this? 3, 6. So you'll get minus 6I and
Right.
18 and 12. Wait, 1 minute, my setup. Yeah. So what do you get with this?
Minus 6I equal to
Yeah.
plus 30 equals to 0.
Yes, plus 30 equal to 0.
I
So
equal
that-
to 5.
So I will be equal to 5 amperes. I is equal to 5 amperes. Let's go to another one. This time we'll take 2 loops. So how can we approach this? How can we approach this? I need to find out the current, and I want to find out the current through, let's say I want to find out the current through this branch B and D, right over here. So how can I approach it? What can I do? Can I take 2 loops over here? Can I take loop number 1 over here and loop number 2 over here? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now, if we are taking loop number 1 over here, let's say that the current passing through this is I1 and the current passing through this is I2. What will be my equation for the first loop? First, quickly. Can I say it is going to be minus 15 minus 6 times I1 minus 3. Here what it will come? Will it come I1 or will it come I1 minus I2? What will
I1
it come?
minus I2.
Has everyone understood this? Why I1 minus I2?
minus I2.
Yeah, reason is because I1 is going clockwise, I2 is going anti-clockwise through this. I1 travels like this in this manner, I2 travels upwards. So there is a difference. So it is going to be minus 3 times I1 minus I2. And that is going to be equal to 0. What will you get for this? Can you solve it? What will you get? It's going to be minus 9I1 plus 3I2. And if I take minus 15 equal to 0, so if I solve it, it will become 9I1 minus 3I2 equal to minus 15. Have you all got it? Okay, so my first equation
Sir,
is,
the board is not.
yeah. First equation. This is my first equation. Have you all got this equation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What will be the equation for my second loop? Can you all tell me? Start from 3. What will it be?
Minus 3
Yes.
I1 minus I2
Wrong.
minus 3 I2.
Wrong. Yeah, it will be minus 3. You're considering which loop now? That is important.
I2 minus I1.
Yes, I2 minus I1. You are considering the second loop now. So you will consider the current in the second loop first, not the first loop. Okay. So current priority is I2 now. Okay. Here you took it as I1 minus I2. Here you are considering priority I2. So it will be I2 minus I1 minus 3 I2 minus I1. Then you go to minus 3 I2. Okay. Then you will go to plus 30 because you are going from negative to positive terminal, which is going to be equal to 0. Solve this. What will you get? Minus 3 I2 plus 3 I1 minus 3 I2 plus 30 equal to 0. So 3, 6. Okay. Minus 6 I2 plus 3 I1 equal to minus 30. Did you all get that?
Yes, sir.
Where it went? Minus 6 I2 plus 3 I1 equal to minus 30. So if these two are your equations, solve it using simultaneous solution. How will you solve it? Can I just, you all can rearrange these equations, yes or no? Arrange the equations.
Yes, sir.
What will you get? Let's start with 3I1 minus
Minus
6I2
6 I2 equals to
equal
minus
to
30.
minus 30. And my second equation will be minus
3
9I1.
I2.
I1. Just arrange
Okay,
it.
sir.
Minus 9I1 plus 3I2 is going to equal to 15. So in this case, what can you do? Just multiply, or you can divide the second equation by 3, or you can multiply the first equation by 3. Okay, let's multiply the first equation by 3. What will we get? Here we'll get
9 I1 minus 18 R2 minus
18 I2
is equal to
minus equal to minus 90 equal to minus 90. And now take this and the second equation, that is minus 9 I1, okay, plus 3 I2 equal to 15, and just add them. What will you get? 9 and 9 gets cancelled. I1 gets cancelled.
minus 15 I2 is equals to
Yes. No. Yeah. Minus 15 I2 equals to
is equals
minus
to
90 plus 15.
75 minus 75.
Yes. So I2 will be minus 15.
I2 will be 5.
I2 equal to minus 75. So minus minus gets cancelled. I2 will be equal to 75 by 15, and that is equal to 5 amperes. I2 will be 5 amperes. Looks like 6, 5. Okay. So if you got the value of I2, can I substitute it in any of the first two equations and get I1?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So substitute it in I2. What will you get? Substitute I2 as 75
Is it
5
zero?
amperes.
Sir, it's coming 0.
Yes.
0.
Yes. So that's your answer. So it's going to be 3I1 minus 6 equals to minus 30, and of course 630 and this 30 will get cancelled. You will get I1 equal to 0. So current through this branch I1 is what? 0. Current through this is 5 amperes. Has everyone understood this, or am I going too fast, or am I going too slow? Please respond. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone has understood. Everyone who is online, everyone paying attention, please give me a response. Don't stay
Yes,
quiet.
sir.
Okay. Okay. Since
Yes,
we have
sir.
understood, yeah. Since we have understood, okay, fine. Sometimes I also make mistakes. Don't mind that. Understand the concept. Pointing out my mistakes won't be of any help to you. Exam may you can't tell no that teacher said this, teacher did that wrong. Okay. Just get used to the concept. The concept is important. Let's do this one. This is 1 volt. This is 1 ohm. This is 3 volts. This is 3. This is say 1. This is again 1 volt. This is 2 ohms. And this is 2 volts here. Let's say there's another resistor here. That resistor is also 2 ohms. Okay. So find out the current. Find out the current through this circuit. Again, tell me what is the first step that I need to know. Can I just
Make a loop.
make a loop? Make a loop. Yes, make a loop. So let's take a loop. Don't look at the batteries now, how they are arranged and all. That doesn't matter. Just take a loop. Any loop. Whether you want to take anti-clockwise, clockwise, doesn't matter. Just take a loop. I will take it in this direction. 2 loops. And I will say the first loop is what? I1, second loop is I2. That's it. That's simple. Immediately start doing that equation. Let's look at loop 1. Can I start from 1? What will it be? Tell me my equations. What is my equations? Minus?
Minus I1.
Okay. Then? Minus 1? Yes or no?
Minus 1.
Then?
Plus 2.
Yes. Then?
Minus 2 I1.
Okay. This one?
Minus
Then minus
I1
2
minus
I1
I2.
minus I2.
I1 minus I2.
Yeah, good answer. Good answer. So I will write that. Okay. So I will. You all also can start solving. So minus 1 is going to be just minus I1. I will take this as minus 1 again. The voltage plus 2 addition, and then it's going to be minus 2 I1, and then it's going to be minus 2 I1 minus I2 equals to 0. Tell me what is this equal to? If I take minus, solve it, minus I1 minus, okay. Solve this immediately. It's minus 1. So how much this comes out to be? This is 3, 4, 5,
Minus
minus
5
5 I1
minus
plus 2 I2.
5 I1
Minus
Sir,
plus
1
2
it will
I2.
plus
be
2
Minus
I2.
plus 1, no?
Yes, some mistake.
Sir, that
Anyway,
2 minus
yeah,
1 will
okay,
come
okay.
plus 1.
Yeah. Okay. Minus 5 I1 plus 2 I2 equals to minus 1. First equation. I took 1, that's it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Second equation fast quickly. Second equation start from this.
Sir,
Minus I2.
Okay.
Minus
Minus,
3 I2.
okay. Everyone, you all can tell. Then
minus 3.
Minus 3
and for this
minus 2 I2 minus
minus
I1.
I1.
2 I2
Yeah,
minus
so 2 I2 minus I1.
I1.
Always remember that. So I will write it from here. I will write it taken from that 1 volt. So I will take it as 1 volt, and then I will say minus I2, and then I will say minus 3I2. Then I will take a potential drop, that is minus 3 again. It's dropping. Then minus 2 times I2 minus I1, because it's I2 is the priority, which is equal to 0. Solve this. 1 minus I2 minus 3I2 minus 3 minus 2I2 plus 2I1 equal to 0. What do you get out of this? This is minus 4I2,
Minus
4,
6
5,
I2.
6I2, and this is
minus 6 I2
2I1.
plus 2I1
Plus 2
minus
I1
So
4.
it is
minus
minus
2.
6I2 plus 2I1. And what else is remaining? This 1 minus 3, that is
Sir,
minus 2.
Minus 2.
So if I take it
Is
there,
equal
it will
to
become
4.
2.
Positive 2.
Okay. Yeah. So now, if these are my two equations, how can I solve it? Look at it.
Rearranging them and then
Yeah. So rearrange them.
Mul-
What will you get? Okay. You want to rearrange them? You can write it 2I.
Multiplying one equation by
First
3.
equation with 3.
Yes. So if you multiply the first equation by 3, first equation 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6, 6 and 6 will get cancelled, isn't it? I will write it again. So minus 15 I1 multiplying the first equation by 3 plus 6 I2, okay, equal to minus 3. Second one will be 2 I1 minus 6 I2 equals to 2. Add both of them. What you will get? 15 minus 2.
I is equals to 1 by 13 ampere.
You are adding both of them. Okay. So minus 3 plus 2 minus 1. So I1 will be equal to 1 by 13. Yes. And now what will you get if you substitute I1 in any of this equation? What do you get? So it will be minus 5, 1 by 13 plus 2I2 equals to minus 1. What do you get? Tell me, what is the answer?
4 by 13.
Everyone else got the answer?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I2 over here will be equal to 4 by 13 amperes. And this is 1 by 13 amperes. So have you all understood how to remove the current through the loop? Everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, let's go to let's come back to some problems based on Wheatstone bridge, isn't it? Because we have not done that. Problems based on Wheatstone bridge. Let's say this is a resistor here. There's a resistor here. Here there's a resistor. I'll tell this is another one. There's another one here. And let's say this. Am I right? Let's say this is R. All the magnitudes of all the resistors are R, capital R. Find out
Sir,
the
are
resistance.
it is intersecting in between, or it is?
Yes, it is intersecting. If it is not intersecting, no, it will be like this. This will be the equation. This is how it will be denoted. The circle, semicircle over here represents that they are not intersecting. Please keep this in mind. It comes in exams. Huh? Okay. So find out the equivalent resistance between A and B. Between A and B. Can you see something over here? We have done a concept called Wheatstone bridge. We have done a concept called Wheatstone bridge. In Wheatstone bridge, what did we say? In Wheatstone bridge, we assumed the resistor in between to have what? Zero current. So current passing
Yes,
through
sir.
this was equal to the current passing through this. Current passing through this branch was equal to this branch. So similarly, can you see the same concept over here? Can you see the same concept over here? Can I say that if I pass a current here, it will get distributed into 3? Yes or no? It will get distributed as I1, I2 and I3. Yes or no? And because of the symmetry of this, look at the symmetry of this. I can say current passing through this I1 will be current passing through this branch also will be the same I1. Here, of course, I2 is going to be I2. And here I3 will be over here I3. So which branch is being neglected? Can I say this branch, entire branch is being neglected by the current? This
Yes,
entire
sir.
branch is being neglected by the current. So in that case, what will be my equivalent circuit diagram? Can I redraw it? If I redraw it, what will I get? I will get this resistor here, this resistor right here, one resistor here, two resistors here, like this, and this is one resistor. Now, can you tell me what is going to be my equivalent circuit, equivalent resistance across A and B?
2R/3.
Someone says 2R/3. Okay. Any other answers? Okay. So here you can again simply apply the concept of connecting the circuit across the battery. So here current will be distributed in three ways. That is I1, it will be distributed as I2, and over here I3. I1 is passing through this resistor and this resistor, so they are in series, yes or no? So you will get 2R over here.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, I2 is passing through two resistors, that is again going to be 2R, and I3 also is going to be I3 is also passing through two resistors, so it's going to be 2R again. So am I not getting this resistor? 2R, 2R, and 2R, which are all in parallel. Are you all understanding this? 2R, 2R, 2R. So what is my equivalent resistance now?
2R/3.
Yeah, you can apply the formula R equivalent equals to R by N, where N is the number of resistors in parallel. So there are three resistors in parallel and the resistor R is 2R over here in magnitude. So I can write 2R/3. This is my R equivalent. This is my R equivalent. All clear? Everyone? How much time we got? About 5 minutes. Let's go to another problem. Let's say I have a resistor here. Sorry. Tell me what will be my equivalent resistance across this A and B. Consider all the resistance to be having equal magnitude R. So if you see here, which branch is getting neglected? Which branch is getting
Middle
neglected?
branch.
The branch in the
One
middle.
of the middle.
One of the middle. Okay. See, look here. Current is going here. I distributes itself as I1, I2, I3. Looking at the symmetry of this, always look at the symmetry of the circuit. That is important. I1 passing here will be the same current I1 coming here. This I2 also will be here. I3 also will come here. So we can say that this resistor and this resistor is being neglected because of the concept which we learned in symmetry. Assumption was the current passing through these resistors was 0. So now can I redraw this circuit? What will I get? Two resistors in series here. Two resistors in series here and two resistors in series here. Isn't this what I will get?
Yes, sir.
So again, what is my answer?
2R
2R,
by
2R,
three.
2R. Again, you will get 2R/3. This is my R equivalent. Let's look at another problem. What is my equivalent resistance across these 2 points, A and B? Quickly. Let's take this R. Fast. We got very less time. All of you can respond. Will there be any branch neglected in this? Yes or no? First tell me yes or no. Is there symmetry in this?
Yes.
Is there symmetry in this circuit? Yes or no? There is symmetry. There has to be symmetry. Which branch is going to get neglected?
Middle
The
one.
horizontal one in the middle.
One in the middle.
One in the middle. Okay. One in the middle. Okay. Vertical or horizontal? That you tell me.
Horizontal.
Someone says horizontal. Someone says
Vertical.
Someone says vertical. Okay. So the answer is vertical. It's not going to be horizontal. Okay. We always take symmetry. In symmetry, we will always consider the vertical branch to have zero current. Assumption is zero current in the vertical branch, considering the fact that everything on the other side, left and RHS, have currents through them. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Sir, is the answer 6/7R?
6/7. No. It is not. It is not. But good try. Okay. Whenever you have symmetry like this, you can either do one thing. You can consider this to be a book. Consider this. We have 1 minute left. Okay. Consider this to be a book like this and fold it. If you fold it, okay, the branch at this line, the branch in this line has zero current. That is as easy as I can explain. You fold this, the branch which is being folded across A and B, of course, across A and B, will have zero current passing through that. So if I remove this resistor here and I remove this resistor here, tell me what is my equivalent circuit now. You all can find out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4R over here, 2R over here, and again, there's two resistances here. We have 1 minute left. So tomorrow we'll be doing, find out the equivalent resistance of this and let me know tomorrow. And then tomorrow we'll be doing
Is
current
it
divider
8 by
rule.
6?
8/6.